Hello and welcome to the new episode of Gokce Weekly Crypto Roundup. I'm Gokce Çalışan. I'm sorry we are a little bit late. I've done the first video without a sound. Unfortunately, I didn't realize, so we are going to do it again with sound this time. So let's start. For the last hour, Bitcoin price is doing better, but currently we are sitting around 77K. And we have a key support level. We are just above it, and it's important that we close this week above this level, which is 50-week moving average, which is at 76,800. It's important that we don't lose this key support. And but looking at the macro, things didn't improve at all. And I still believe that we still have downward risk, and we can see lower levels. And I want to share the support levels that we can visit. The first thing that we are going to be watching is 73K. This is important psychological level, as this was the cycle top, the all-time high of the last year. And this is going to be an important key level that we are going to be watching. During the fall of today, we didn't touch there. We have visited 74K, and the price increased from there, but there is still a probability that we can visit there, as the macro didn't improve at all. And the next level that we are going to be watching, another key level, is going to be 69K, as this is the top of the last cycle 4 years ago. And this area will be a demand area. This is an important demand area that we are going to be watching. And for this week, it's important that we close above this 50-week moving average. If not, there is a highly likely possibility that we are going to visit those previous all-time high levels, as they are psychological levels. So looking at the day, with the price action of the last hour, things improved a little bit. We are seeing greens. It was different 2 hours ago. And looking at hourly, there is an increase in the altcoins, 1 to 2% in all of them. So we are in the green place. But everything is falling. Currently, we are looking at the Nasdaq, the stock market, and everything is in red. They look like altcoins. The prices were falling all around everything, and not only stocks and crypto. The bonds have fallen a lot. The yields has increased a lot, and we are going to see its effects. I'm going to be talking about them in a short time. So what happened? As you know, we are talking about the tariffs for the past weeks. Yeah, people got bored of it, but unfortunately, the effects are just showing up. And there is a counter action from other countries as well. China retaliates against Trump with 84% levy on US goods. And European Union also confirms new US tariffs. So the trade war is accelerating, and the macro didn't improve at all. And still, the downward risk is going on here. As you remember, last week was the Liberation Day. 2nd of April was the Liberation Day, as Trump calls it. It was the day that the American economy will improve, but it didn't happen. The opposite happened. Everything is falling down. The another thing has been falling was the bond market, actually, and it's important. We have seen an increase in the yields for that we haven't seen in decades. Looking at the 3-day increase, it was the largest increase since 1983, and this is important. It is one of the largest divergences in the history, and people were already talking about recession, but right now recession is the likely outcome of President Trump's trade war, it looks like. And this is not good that the yields are increasing, because it's against what Trump was targeting. Because, as you know, Trump was vocal about crashing the stock market, and his target was to lower yields as they have national debt that they need to refinance until June, which is $90 billion. And before that, he wants the yields to be lower, so the debt can be paid at a lower expense. So it looks like he failed with last night's bond action. The yields has increased a lot, as you can see it here. This is against what he wanted to achieve actually. So also on the other hand, looking at the current rate cut probabilities at CME. We have the next meeting on 7th of May, which is going to be happening in 4 weeks, and the market is pricing 40% of the rate cuts until this time. So current target rate is 425 to 450 at US. And looking at the positions at CME, people are pricing a rate cut, 37% of rate cut is priced. And looking at the probabilities of this year, until the end, the market is expecting 4 rate cuts and 5 rate cuts until the end of 2026, the next year's end. So this look can change. It's changing already. We have an important data coming up. Today we are going to get the FOMC meeting minutes of the last FOMC meeting. We know what the Fed did and what Powell said, but it's important to know about the Fed members, what did they say, what they are forecasting. We are going to learn about it. So it can have an effect on the price. We can see some volatility around these minutes. It's going to be affecting firstly. And other than that, the more important thing is that we are going to get the inflation data. Tomorrow we are going to get the CPI. And this is important. If it is lower than for the forecast, it will be good for the crypto and the markets. And if it is high TK levels, there can be a drop because it will change how the Fed is going to be behaving with the rate cuts. So and forecast is 2.5%. And if it is lower, we are in good. If it is not, then the lower levels might be coming. So what I believe is that there is still downward risk going on, as there is nothing that we can say that improved. And looking at the technical analysis that you can see, we are making lower lows on the daily basis. We are making lower lows and lower. I'm seeing in the charts and higher highs. So still, I believe 73 can be a play, and this level will be an important level. Other than that, another key point that we are going to be watching will be 67K. This is an important level because Michael Saylor's strategy has bought a lot of Bitcoins during the past years, and their average buying price is sitting at 67K. If we go lower, everybody will be talking about market point as well. And I believe that other institutions will be rushing to buy Bitcoin as well, because it will be a nice entry point. Yes, we are down, and I believe we are going downer, more down, but I believe that the downside is limited right now. Yes, we can see lower limits, but I believe that we are almost at the end, but we will see another leg down on the price of the Bitcoin. Thank you for watching, and sorry for making a video without a sound, and see you next week. Bye bye.